Hey guys, Nights of Random Things here, and I am back. This is going to be an interesting video because this is mainly going to be talking about some stuff that's going on in the channel right now that I'm planning on doing, as well as I'm I've been working on this ritual deck I wanted to build. It's not completed yet. Just going to say that right now, but it does have mainly most of the cards in there already, and it's not terrible right now because it can usually end on one or two negations right now, so that's pretty good. So for the future of the channel, right now I've been collecting packs, random packs for a interesting YouTube video. I'm thinking about doing maybe a half a random booster box or even a full random booster box, and as well as I'm going to do some more. I want to know what else I should probably do. I'm thinking about more marketplace, like watching cards and stuff, like my computer, as well as deck profiles online as well. I'll even try and do some gameplay recaps with some of my decks. So yeah, hope you all are okay with this because I'm probably going to do it. So right now the deck isn't complete. It's still being worked on a bit, but it's still really cool. The main idea of this deck was the megaliths, where I really like them. They are really interesting, as well as I once searched up what they were in real life and it looked kind of cool, so that's what I like this deck, as well as it's a perfect engine or even main core of the deck for a ritual deck. No matter what you do with it, it's usually can fit into any ritual deck because they can use themselves as ritual spells, but they're monsters, so that's interesting. So I play 3 copies of each one except for the Och. Okay, so I'm going to give a brief definition of all of them. So this one can search the monsters and the megalith monsters in the archetype, and hacked. It can search the spells. I think I got that one at least close. And this one will be able to draw and discard, and they can use themselves as kind of like tributes for ritual summoning, which is interesting and really nice for the deck. And there's an interesting combo you can do with this card where you have it on the field and then ritual summon a ritual monster and negate all monsters' effects for the rest of the turn on your opponent's turn. Not your turn, your opponent's turn, which is awesome. So yeah, 7 of these. I will be trying to work on this deck. I really want to actually play it. I'm making more of the stun version than the like combo off version. I still have combos in here, but it's more the stun version. So I'm just going to simplify their names to Megalith. I'm going to say like a dragon because of wings, that kind of stuff. So Megalith Dragon, the Knight, and the it's close enough to Behemoth, I think. So this one can pop equal to the ritual monsters in your graveyard. Well, different names. This one is a permanent all ritual monsters. All your monsters gain 300 defense and 300 attack for every ritual monster in your graveyard. And this one is an interesting one. It kind of counteract the other two, but I can't understand them. They're using themselves as ritual material as well as their monsters, so they want to recycle themselves. So as a quick effect, if a card effect or activation targets a card you control, you can quick effect send a ritual monster, megalith ritual monster. No wait, ritual monster. Yeah, ritual monster, not that's megalith. So any ritual monster, which nice. On the bottom of the deck, and negate the effect. And if you do, destroy the card. So yeah, I really like it. So you can usually get 1 or 2 negations on board, which is awesome. So Megalith Portal can add the Megalith a ritual monster from your deck to your hand, and also helps protect ritual monsters. Megalith Unformed is interesting because it's can make all your opponent's monsters weaker, or ritual summon from the deck on your opponent's turn, but you have to have twice the levels for the ritual monsters. So for a level 4, you need level 8. And level 8, you need 16 levels, which no monster can have. So you have to use multiple, usually 2 level 8s. So you usually use this one as the level 4, or wait for the level 2 ritual monster, which is going to be probably easier to do. So Megalith Emergence and Megalith Promotion. So this one can make a level 4 a level 8, which is that simple for the. So you only need one for the level 4 for a level 4. And this one can play them from the graveyard once per turn back onto the field, but when they're destroyed, put them under at the bottom of the decks, which kind of makes sense since it's the dragon one as the picture. And I do play 2 main engines in here. So in the incantation engine, which I'm probably going to increase, I'm definitely going to take this down probably to 1 since it uses ritual spells. Probably this one up to 3, as well as the other incantation monster one for the ritual monsters. So yeah, even though it contradicts with an extra deck, so you can't really use one, doesn't really matter because you can usually get an extra deck before you even have extra deck monsters you want, before you even need to use the incantation cards. So Despot 3, Despot 1 for the Arclight, the Hero of the Arclight card, which in of itself is neat. So you usually need to open up with this card, a ritual monster and something to use it as the ritual spell, and this to end on 2 negates, as well as you do have can recycle, and if you have the portal on your hand on the field, you can add one of them back to your hand. So it does take a few cards to make a really awesome, like, plus a few, which a negate or 2, which is kind of sad. So that's why I'm going more with the stun variant. And I'm playing 1 summon limit. I'm going to probably bump this up to at least 2 or 3. Probably 3 because stun. And that will really help out this deck. And then there's going to be 2 engines I'm probably going to add into the deck. 2 more engines. Also, Magician of Black Chaos Max, which is an amazing card. The one where you can negate all monster effects on your opponent's turn. Always have, no matter what engine you use, whatever engine I'm going to probably be using, I'm probably always going to add this since it's simple to use. So I'm either going the Necros engine, which could be really helpful for the deck, because Necros can discard themselves to gain additional effects, which is helpful, and helps out with the Megalith Dragon and other combos in the deck as well. Definitely Pencil, the Pin Plume, and the Portal, which can add it back to your hand, so you can do that multiple times a game with just 1 copy, which is cool. Or the Shino Bird engine, which can bounce cards to your opponent's hand, like spell or traps on their monsters on their turn, or even spells and traps on your turn, so that they can't really respond. So if you're playing a control deck, you're probably going to bounce all their spells and traps on your turn to negate their effects or to stop them. And on your opponent's turn, probably play, if they're playing more of a combo deck, before they can go into all their big stuff, bounce out 3 monsters to their hand. Really good. So yeah, this is kind of the megalith skeleton of a deck profile I have. And then onto the 2 cards in the extra deck I chose so far. Arc-like, probably going to bump this up to at least 1, possibly 2. And the number 41, which, to be honest, is such a good card in general. So, thank you for watching. I know this is probably not the video you were probably hoping for, but it happens. And I hope you all have a great day. And see you guys later. Bye.